have found the perfect website for this YouTube channel. Neil.fun. I'm sure you've probably heard of it from games like the Password game and Infinite Craft. They also have a game that I didn't know about until now. Wonders of Street View. It's not a game, I guess. It's more like a website that randomly shows you weird locations on Google Street View. So we're going to just use this website to rate some of the funniest Google Earth locations we can find. Let's see what Wonders of Street View we actually get. Starting off, we have got the most beautiful place I've seen in my life. Oh yeah, of course it's Japan. I was going to say, which pleasant location is this? It's got to be Japan. I'm actually colorblind, and this is so pink that it actually breaks through my colorblindness barrier and allows me to see pink for the very first time. I mean, just look at it. Everything's perfect. That house looks Dutch. Some guy called Michael in the Netherlands is definitely wondering where his house is. Yeah, honestly, this is too pleasant for my liking. I'm going to have to rate this one a 10 out of 10. Next one we go on to, and holy crap, I have seen many of these in my lifetime. If you know about the John skits, and you would know this is a very common occurrence on this YouTube channel. I don't know what it is with businesses and sticking cars on walls. Honestly, it happens a lot more than you think. It's just like, oh, how can we make our business truly stand out? I know, spend 10k on a classic car and just super glue it to the side of a building. Yeah, this one's a 6 out of 10. I've seen it too often. Next one, Optimus Prime. Holy crap, that is quite the budget for a body shop. How have they afforded that? Looks like he could do with a diaper though, not gonna lie. I mean, I guess he is like thousands of years old, so it makes sense that he needs adult diapers. I have a feeling this guy has straight up stolen this from Universal Orlando, because this is one of the most like perfect, accurate, realistic statues I've ever seen, and yet it's at some body shop in Oklahoma. Good for them. I'm gonna have to give this one a 10 out of 10. Next one, we go on to, what is this? Well, no wonder I'd never see anyone bloody cycling in California. They've all had to sacrifice their bikes for this monolith. It looks like if that robot from WALL-E had gave up on cleaning the earth and decided to pursue his dreams of being an artist.
And now, some words of motivation from Frostech.
And if he has, then it's shite. Give up. Oh, I've seen this before. I've seen this a few times. Mark Twain, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Mid-book, in my opinion. Banning books gives us silence when we need speech. What villain out there is trying to ban books? I have never heard of anyone trying to ban a book in my life. Bro, is that dog okay? Why is he standing like that? I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10, no. Just because I'm very confused about this dog. Gonna be honest. Next location, Stonehenge. What a location for how crap it is. If there is no Stonehenge haters left on this planet, then it means I'm dead. I'm joking, I don't hate it that much. I just think it's very overrated, which it is. And also because this road exists and Stonehenge is right here, it causes massive traffic jams. Like, it'll take you a good 20 minutes just to get past this one bit, because people think it's okay to brake on a highway just to see a bunch of rocks. We've all seen it before. It's a 5 out of 10, let's be real. Next one. Holy crap. Well, that's something I don't see every day. Next location. Whew. Wow, this is a lot to take in. It looks like an AI picture just because there's so much going on I can't actually work out what's going on. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but if there's a lightning storm, I couldn't think of any other worse place to be. This looks like a car from Ghostbusters if it had a magnet attached to it. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Someone should just drive past his house with a magnet and then the next day he just wonders where everything's gone. Bit harsh, but it would be hilarious. We've got deer antlers. A statue of what I imagine is a president of the United States that done some fraudulent activity. Looking at you, Nixon. He's even bloody stolen a fire hydrant. This guy has no remorse. A house could burn down, but at least these guys are aesthetic. I love how normal looking the house next door is. I just imagine these neighbours are completely different. This guy's made the most of his neighbour's very peculiar hobby and just decided to turn it into a ninja warrior course. Honestly, I rate it. This one's getting a 10 out of 10. I do not see anything wrong with this location at all. Next one. Oh god, I already know about this one. I love this location. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 just for the fact that it got me like 5 million views on TikTok. Once again, it's South Dakota. What is going on in South Dakota? Are they all losing their minds to the point that they're just making very random architecture? First we had the hamburger statue and now we've got this. I actually like to think that this was a real skeleton of a T-Rex and South Dakota just didn't know what to do with it because they don't have any T-Rex museums. I decided to turn into what just looks like an album cover of an indie band. Next location, we've already seen. This is like one of the most iconic locations on Google Earth, I'm convinced. Yeah, but this is actually a very common thing in Japan. Don't feed them bread. From what I've heard, they actually have a lethal uppercut. something you don't normally see in pigeons. 10 out of 10 location just for how iconic it is. Next location is going to be in Thomas Jefferson's house. Wasn't expecting this today, but looks like we're going to learn a bit of history. Bro, someone should have recommended this guy IKEA. This furniture is completely mid. Like, what would you even do in this room? This guy obviously liked minimalism before minimalism was actually popular. Well, and that's until you get to his main living room. Still, terrible design choice. This guy didn't even bother to look on Pinterest. Oh, hold on, he's got a map of Europe. I didn't realise how old Thomas Jefferson is because Italy's about 7 countries here. France has taken a bit of Germany. It looks like there's about 6 countries in total in Europe. I honestly never knew it was like that. Also, apparently Iceland changed their borders as well despite being an island. It's okay, it's not too bad. Next location, we've got a giant potato. Quite the contrast from Thomas Jefferson. Is this just straight up a cave full of cheese in Switzerland? No wonder they're bloody rich. I like to think that this is actually where they kept all the gold, but someone just sneakily replaced it with cheese. It just goes on forever. Look at this. There's how much cheese do you even need? This is honestly like £1 million worth of cheese. Probably even way more than that. But if there's ever a zombie outbreak, which also happens to turn people lactose intolerant, I know where to hide. 10 out of 10 because I quite like cheese. Wait, is that's one of those ground parrots, isn't it? I'm pretty sure these are like very endangered and they're only found in like one part of New Zealand. But I think the reason why they're so endangered is because these guys straight up are they just have no enemies. They've never had predators where they are, so they just walk out to people like they've known them for like years. Does he move around though is the question. Oh, okay. Well, I imagine they're tagging it or something. I swear to God, if I move one more step and I see it in between 2 slices of bread, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, no, it's standing. Great to see. Just because I've seen them being nice to it and the fact that it's a very rare animal, I feel like we should give it a 10 out of 10. The total known population of living individuals is 247. Damn, that's crazy. Honestly, this website is a lot of fun and I think we should definitely make a part 2. I don't want to rush through all the locations. I want to, spread this out. I feel like it could be a good series. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today's video. If you did enjoy the video and would like to see me use this website again, then feel free to leave a like. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.